Hello and welcome everyone to ARC. I'm Van Beach, joined by Tech.
Hello, good to be here. Been a while.
Yep, it's been a while for me too. And we're streaming tonight, Tier 2 in Suzuka.
Yeah, should be exciting. Uwe could clinch the championship here if he gets, what is it, 6 or 7 more points than his rival Alex. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for some rain as well. We saw some rain last night in quali for Tier 1. So decent chance of that happening tonight as well. We're just waiting on a drivers to ready up here. So Suzuka is one of those tracks where your skill can come out here. There's so many corners where you can make a mistake. It's all about keeping your focus. Really only 2 overtaking spots, into turn 1 and into the triangle at the end of the sector 3. So all about keeping your momentum, keeping your focus, and long race coming to here today.
Yep, it's going to be 27 laps. And based on Tier 1, we had one safety car, and I expect at least one from Tier 2 as well coming out of the S's. It seems to be a very danger point for crashes and incidents. And it looks like it's going to be a dry quali for Tier 2.
Yeah, try to qualify for Tier 2. Of course, Codemaster still not fixing the issue where we started quali a minute earlier. We love to see it. But regardless, I think if someone can make the medium soft strategy work on this track, I think that'll be a really interesting strategy to look at. However, I do expect most of these guys to go on softs unless there's I don't know, maybe late rain in the race, and starting on mediums will be a preferred strategy.
Yeah, starting on mediums if you're out of the top 10 will definitely be a smart move based on what we saw last night. The hards really, they can work, but you can take the softs very long if you are really good at tire management. So we'll have to see what drivers prefer. And hopefully they're here because we're just waiting.
Yeah, no, they are here. They, we love to have that 1 minute of awkwardness before they actually load into the game, and now we see an Alfa Romeo leaving the pits first. That'll be Drake and Wolf, I believe, and Astro right behind him. Oh, so it's Meat Shield and Astro right behind him. So yeah, the gap between the top 2 is close, but the rest of the field is pretty spread out in terms of standings. Just gonna pull up the standings here. So SoCal has all but cemented his P3 in the championship, but a decent fight for P4. The gap between Sadist and Pizza Parker, from P4 to P8 is only about 16, 18 points. So a lot could change in that gap there. Don't know how many promotion spots we'll have this season yet, as Michio goes a little bit wide on his outlap.
Yep, I'm already seeing some yellow flags out of the S's there from Astro and McLaren.
They just the only one so far to leave the pits on the yellow stripe medium tires. We'll see if it's just more or less a reconnaissance lap, or if he's planning to be competitive with those in qualifying. We've got 16 cars out on the track at the moment.
Yep, and Meat Shield's about to begin the first hot lap of the night here in Suzuka. Let's see what time he can set for everyone else here.
Yeah, we'll see how late he breaks here. Nice and tight to the inside line through turn 1. This is where you can really make or break your lap. All about setting up for that exit here. See if he can keep it flat up the hill. Not quite, has a little bit of a lift there. Turn 5. Oh, up the 8th gear there. Nice and, oh yeah, a bit of slow and exit there. Yeah, but it's fine. You know, for the first lap, you want to be a little bit cautious. You want to set a time that's not invalidated as he catches a lot of oversteer there on a corner exit. Very easy to do it there. It is a bank corner, so have to be patient on throttle on exit there. It takes a very wide entry through Spoon. Oh, and forgets to brake there. I think
Yep.
miscalculates his speed going through Spoon. And Astro behind him's invalidated his lap. I'm gonna ride on board with Uwe here. He's going to Spoon now. Our championship leader. Looking to clinch it here in Suzuka. Good exit there from him. Mid-shield sets the first time of 1:31.9. Easy flat through 130R. Going to triangle here. Takes a little bit of curb on the right and on the left. No longer do we have to deal with this bump. And coming across the line, we have 1:27.1 to beat from Uwe.
That's a great lap by Uwe there.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, his rival's still in the pits here. But P3 right now in the standings is SoCal. SoCal coming across the line soon. There's a yellow flag on the track there. SoCal about 9/10 off of Uwe's time. So we might see an Uwe masterclass here today as he's off-roading in the grass there in first sector. EV coming across the line now. I think he's actually starting his lap.
Nope. But he'll definitely want to improve on that one, 35.555.
Yeah, and Juan Sari actually within 3/10 of Uwe there in the sister team of Red Bull. Good lap from him. He's lagging a little bit of my screen. It's probably the Canadian host who gets the South American connection. Alright, we'll go on board with Trash Panda here. Or actually, Astro. Astro's invalid. His first one is going to go back to back here on the softs. Down to the second gear there, misses the apex there a little bit. Short up to third, lots of curb on the exit. Runs out of ERS just before the line, 1:28.9. He joins Radical on the third row of the grid provisionally. So we'll go on board back with Trash Panda and the other Red Bull. We'll see if they can make it a provisional 1-2.
Sorry. But
Oh, he's actually ERS on 0, so it must have abandoned his lap, even though it's not an out lap, at least not on my screen. Oh, onto the gravel there.
There's Pizza Parker.
And he's going straight. No, he Pizza Parker replaced double AA, so he's good. He's in the Haas tonight.
Drake and Wolf send himself into 9.
Yeah, and Atmosphere loses it at the exit of a Spoon there on the mediums. Would have been interesting to see how well he can do with those yellow tires, but we'll have to abandon that one, going to the pits. As Korik does as well, abandoning his hot lap after invalidating it. So Sadis now in the mediums. We mentioned this earlier, he's the only one, well, one of the only ones who decided to go for this one early in the qualifying. And he does the same as we saw Meatshield do at the exit of that corner. Is just have to be patient on throttle unless you're trying to drift through it and lose some time. He's gonna keep it going though. Has to be careful through Spoon to not invalidate. Oh, lock up there. Penultimate turn. But he's going to complete the lap here. Going to be a decent lap here, actually. 20 or 30.2 puts him in the top 10. If he can start in the top 10 on those mediums, he'll be in a good spot for the race. I'm going to board with JD here as he completes his lap. Coming down the triangle there, down a second there. I'm surprised to see these guys going down a second there. As he's
Let's see what time JD
fighting his
set.
Williams down the line, and he's a P7 at the moment. Just a 10th off of Astro's time in P6. Eric now coming across the line on the Haas. Picks P8.
So we got MLG God and Pizza Parker near each other as well, doing hot laps here. MLG trying to get past, or no, he already got past his teammate Sadis on the soft tire to see what he can do. Pizza Parker, I seen he has some good results in this tier, so it's one to also keep an eye on here. Hopefully they can hear me now.
MLG God having a decent lap so far, just coming out of Spoon now on the softs. About 9 minutes left in the quali session, so about 2 laps each left in the bag for these guys. Yeah, down a second again. And coming across the line now, MLG God doesn't hug to the right hand side there. You know, could save, you know, half a tenth maybe, just hugging the inside line coming out of the last corner. But it's P10 for him, pushing Sadis and Atmosphere, the 2 medium runners, out of the top 10. So they'll have a difficult choice to make, whether or not they want to try again on the mediums and try to break the top 10, or just settle for the softs and match everyone else's strategy. SoCal, very nice through turn 5 and 6. Patient on the throttle there. We'll see how he does this bank corner of turn 7, or turn 8, I believe. Nice wide line there. That's what you want to do, and does very well there. Gets good traction out of that corner. Got about 2 tenths to find. About 1.5 to find if he wants to get the P3 as Uwe retires from the session on his outlap. That was in the S's.
Yep.
That might be very, very interesting here. As he oversteered out of turn 3, I believe, and I just saw Michel pass him. You know, that's the infamous ARC spot right there, where we saw that, you know, 5 wide incident in tier 2 a while back. But now SoCal across the line now. Hugs the right hand corner. About 2 tenths down in the first time. So that won't be enough. Meanwhile, Blaze Alex though still in the pits. He'll be you know, interested in this pole position now that Uwe is retired. I mean, fair play to Uwe though. His first lap, his banker lap was very, very good. Still provisional pole. As we'll watch Uwe's teammate here, Trash Panda. Keeps it in third, just like I recommend these guys to do. We'll see if he hugs the right corner of the circuit there. No, it takes a little bit wide. Coming across the line now, breaks into the top 7 now. 28.5. Work now coming across the line. 43.8. You abandoned that lap. We'll start again. Right on board here with Lepson actually decided to abandon his lap.
On board with Cricket here as he's exiting Spoon. Let's see if he can pull himself further up the grid here. Imagine though he's already down 2 seconds on his time. Let's see, Eevee.
Yeah, Cricket has abandoned his lap. Got Sadis on his outlap behind him. AlphaTauri behind him. That'll be... Ooh, Juansaria goes a little wide in Spoon there. That'll make him abandon his hot lap.
Eevee was on a hot lap here. Let's see if he's up on his time as he crosses into the 3rd sector. He is by 5 tenths.
5 tenths, yeah. That'll put him, you know, up into P12, P11, P12 possibly. Short shifting to the 3rd, hugging that right corner. Not quite. Coming across the line here, 29.2. Yeah, P12 for him. And as we mentioned earlier, those 2 medium runners, Atmosphere and Sadis, both electing to go on the softs now. Now that they kind of got a feel for how well the mediums do compared to the softs. Sadis now nearing Spoon. We'll see how much time he's gained compared to his medium time. Very committed there through Spoon. Nice and early on the throttle. Good line. Lots of curb on there on the exit.
Down over a second, that would put him maybe up to just slightly above 10th, maybe.
Yeah, hoping to break the top 10 here. Could get a lot of time here, though, based on traction. Coming out of triangle, hugging the right corner. Well done. Coming across the line. P7. Yeah, well done from him. Right in between the Mercedes and the Red Bull there. Very close, as you can see, from P5 down to P9. Only about 3/10 separate those guys. But still, ooh, wait. Cannot be beaten off the top step at the moment.
And we're still waiting for Blaze Alex to exit the pits.
Yeah, and Atmosphere coming across the line now. Also one of the original medium runners. We'll see how he does compared to Sadist. They're pretty close on the mediums there. Coming across the line now. P9, yeah, so only about a 10th behind Sadist. Very, very close once again. You know, about 1 second separate P4 and P10. As Eric just barely P11 doesn't get to join the top 10. And yeah, Blaze Alex still in the pits.
His teammate though, Astro, in Sector 1 looking to improve on his time here. Let's see.
Oh, catch a little bit of oversteer there and has to lift. Otherwise, that would have been a tier 1 to crash right there. Oh, his rears must be on fire right now. He's losing all sorts of traction on a corner exit. Meanwhile, Chewy, one of 2 drivers, gets to set a lap. Very nicely done through turn 5. Just lifts there. A little bit of a lockup there.
Oh, and Wilson.
Oh, a little bit of a traffic jam there. Is Kwansaria and Atmosphere on the grass. Atmosphere wasn't an outlap or an in-lap. But that did not impede. Chewy as, oh, he goes wide into Spoon. Doesn't invalidate there. I'm very surprised he doesn't invalidate. I mean, he might have gained time doing that, but still on a hot lap here.
Purple sector
purple
2.
Middle sector too. So yeah, that might have might be a questionable spot for Codemasters to look at in terms of track limits, but oh, almost cuts that last corner there of the triangle. Hugs the right hand corner very tightly. DRS open, crossing the line. This will be a good lap here. Oh, P11. Oh, I expected it to be a little bit better based on just me looking at it, but
It is very tight though, like you said though.
yeah, about 1/100th of a second away from that top 10. That's not a bad spot to be in. P11. You know, starting on the mediums, be a decent advantage there as Blaze Alex on the mediums on his outlap. So he's choosing the medium tires and he's risking it all here. If he invalidates, if he doesn't set a good time here, he will be starting dead last in the race. He needs to beat Uwe by at least 6 points in order to keep his championship hopes alive.
I think Blaze Alex could do it though. I think he could breach the top. Oh, and he actually invalidates, but actually it's an outlap. So doesn't matter that much, but hopefully he does not do that on his real lap there. But yeah, I think he can breach top 10 with the mediums. He is definitely quick enough to do it. I think though Uwe will secure pole, but Juan is on a hot lap, so let's see if he can improve on his time here as he enters Spoon. He does have traffic behind him just a tad bit, so
it's hard for me to watch him because he's lagging all over my screen, but
yeah, it looks like he's giving up
it looks like he's
position.
abandoning his lap,
So,
letting EV go by behind him.
unless Lepson finds
Yeah,
enough time.
Lepson and SoCal both on hot laps, and they're both very close to each other, so we'll go on board with Lepson here. He's just ahead, as we have about 45 seconds left in the qualifying session.
That's drinkable for tiring on track at the final turn there.
And look at this toe that Lepson is getting from Sadis, who's on his outlap here. I wonder if Sadis is actually realizing how close he is to not starting a lap here, but Sadis needs to be careful as not to impede Lepson behind him. I think they'll just get away with it, and actually I think Lepson might appreciate this little toe that he's getting. Wonder if he'll make a difference though, as Michio Spins
Oh,
coming out of this corner, but that's actually gains just a little bit of time there. SoCal breaks the top two, just not enough to snag pole, but we'll go on board back with Blaze Alex here, who's invalidated. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
he almost validated again though from that same spot. Luckily, he
Oh
keeps
yeah,
it.
catches a little bit of oversteer there. That we're talking about here. He can't avoid or can't allow yourself to make a mistake, as we just saw Alex do, and a little bit shaky coming out of that banked corner. Going to spoon now. Decent line through spoon as a bunch of people are actually leaving the session. I wonder if that's a Steam issue.
Lobby bug, Gypsy said. I don't know. Apparently, Uwe got kicked.
We got kicked. All
From
right, well.
Steam.
Plays Alex come across the line. P17.
Oh,
That's a rough lap from him on the medium, so that won't really matter. He should have, yeah.
don't
Not
know
the
what
lap he was looking
thinking
for. Status again locks up where he did last time. But that gives him a decent. Oh, I was about to say decent exit coming out of this corner, but he loses it right at the end.
there. SoCal on the lap 2 here. Nope, he's not. So that's quality
Yeah.
ending. Uwe, even though he retired early on, after doing one lap, he claims pole position in Suzuka here. That we'll have to
Yeah,
figure
and we'll
out.
have to monitor the situation in terms of Uwe being able to rejoin and others being able to rejoin. If not, we might have to restart the lobby. I lost connection to Steam, so it looks like Steam is having issues. And in which case, we might have to All right, Uwe's Steam is back, so we're just gonna see how many people are not able to join back, and if if we see someone not being able to join,
MLG
then
is
we
back.
will restart the lobby.
Yeah, they still have a formation lap to return, so see.
Okay, Uwe is back as well. Yeah, there you have it. Uwe on pole. That's I don't think that's he has very many poles this season. Let me have a look here. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's the 6th pole this season. So almost half of the races, more than half of the races so far, have had Uwe on pole.
And I think we could have saw him breach the 26s if he hadn't
Yeah,
retired.
absolutely. Yeah, we are seeing people join back. So I'm gonna just invite MLG though, because I think he's having trouble joining. As we have a cloudy race here.
Cloudy but dry. If Gypsy is correct about it being dry the whole way.
The meat shields left the session. I think we might be having to restart here.
Yeah, it looks like
And I want
people are.
to shout out to Kia for screenshotting the quality results and posted them in the Discord. That'll be helpful to me. All right, remaking the lobby.
All right, we'll be back.
Yeah, shocker.
Hello guys, welcome back. We are ready to go here back in Tier 2 Suzuka. Hopefully there's no more bugs, no more Steam disconnects. And let's get this show on the road.
Oh, setups.
Interesting. Just to confirm you're talking, right?
I am. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is another bug, but my screen is stuck on session starts in 24 seconds.
I'm loaded into the lobby, but we have not.
Oh, there we go.
People are choosing their setups and stuff.
Yeah, it's so weird how commentators
Alex
just
is already
go in.
lost connection as well.
Oh no. Oh, I see everyone loaded in now, but can we survive the lobby bugs? If you guys look right under the player list, you can see the cars bouncing around. Also, one of them's turned, apparently, to sideways. Whoever's in
I think
front of
Alex. I think if Alex joins, he might have the zero degree Kelvin tire bug.
Looks like the session is going to be underway, though, in 12 seconds.
Oh, Drake and I don't think his car loaded in.
Yes, I see an alpha, like, sideways, kind of. But we'll see, I guess, what happens. Maybe it'll fix itself.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a look here. Actually, no, all the drivers look like they're in.
Okay, we have some... Oh, wait, it's formation lap, yeah. Everyone looks like they're in, yeah.
Well, Chew and Atmosphere have an X next to their name. So does Alex.
Anything in the chat? Yeah, it looks like it's kicked from Chewy, Pizza, Wolf, Alex.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
We may have to
Take
cancel.
over after formation lap. Can't join back. Let me send Alex an invite real quick. Hopefully that works. If not, then
Someone should try telling Ule to slow down, but he's really zooming.
where's Alex? I don't even see him in game. There he is. He just started the game. Okay, well, we'll see if this works. Tell Evie to slow down.
Wait, what? Last time I
It's Evie.
checked, MLG should not be on the medium tire.
Yeah, you're right. But we might have to restart this lobby anyway.
Yeah,
Draken's not in. Alex is not in.
Pizza doesn't look like he's ghosted.
Alright, we're postponing it.
Alright. Ignored its start, but looks like it's going to be postponed for next week. That'll put Tier 2 and Tier 1 on schedule again, sort of. The cars aren't even going, so this is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody know in game chat that we are postponing the race. Just there's a big crash in the background already.
Yep. Oh, and someone just flew off.
And there's already a safety car. Well,
and everyone's just YOLOing it into the team.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to their chats. I'm gonna leave the game.
Everyone just getting 5-second penalties. Okay, yeah. Safety car coming in, but yep, looks like it is over. Oh, and I lost connection to Steam myself. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. Thank you for coming. We'll see you guys next week. Same track, same place. Goodbye.